What if I never knew? What if I never found you?
Hello, Chris. I'm Steve Fulcher. I'm leading this inquiry, and I'm looking for Charlotte Carr. Could you get out of the car and follow me? There comes to a point where you have to look him in the eye yourself. Make that assessment. Are you going to tell me your shines? I want to go to the station. He was obviously determined to make no comment. I know my rights. I want my sister. I'm not saying anything. I'm not doing anything to help you. Find Charlotte. You can go to the station. But what will happen is that you will be vilified in the press. But if you tell us where Charlotte is, they will have known you've helped me. And you'd have done the right thing.
Both of them were really calm. There were long silences. It was like this game was passing between them.
You think I did it? I know you did it. He reached the point at which his ability to maintain the line of silence was no longer sustainable. Have you got a car? We'll go. What he said was, have you got a car? We'll go. But it wasn't explicit, so we were entirely in his hands.
Personally, I didn't think this was going to work. I thought he'd told you this enough.
He sat in the front passenger seat, immediately in front of Christopher. It was only later that Debbie said, you know, she spent the entire journey fearing that he was going to lean forward with his handcuffed arm and rip her throat out. I hadn't really thought of it in those terms, but it's a fair point. Can you slow down a bit?
It was at that point that I thought Steve Fulcher's done it. He managed to persuade Christopher Halliwell to take us to Charlotte.
We were in this remote road with a deep 12-foot bank to our left side. It was dark. I pushed it down the bank. Down there, Sean.
Finding Sean alive was still Steve's main objective.
I feared she was dead. I might even believe she was dead. I didn't know she was dead until I found Sean. Checked for vital signs, breathing, pulse. You've got to keep going. So I dropped a surveillance car off at one extremity, sent the car at the other, calling search teams in to find Sean. You won't find him.
With the search teams arriving, he thought his job was done.
I felt a sense of gratitude. He had done what I considered to be the right thing. So I thanked him and explained that he would be given his rights to take him back to the police station.
You and I should have a chat.
He said you and I should have a chat, which was quite odd, actually. I asked the driver to get us off the road, and he ended up driving up the countryside track that takes you directly onto the tail of the Iron Age White Horse Huffington. meaning that he would want some quid pro quo. I thought he would want the deal in terms of me catering for his family who were going to be affected by his incarceration, which was sure to follow.
My thoughts were he was about to do a runner, and I was looking around thinking how quickly he could make an escape.
And I just said, well, you want to tell me? He asked for help. He said, what's the matter with you, Steve? I'm a sick fucker, but can I get help? I said, oh, it's gone beyond that, Chris. And then he said, you want another one? He's agreed, it would appear, to take me to another victim that he's responsible for, which is an extraordinary offer. Are you sure you want to tell me this? You're the man in charge. He described another victim, a girl he'd taken from Manchester Road in Swindon, a prostitute. He couldn't tell me the year. He said it was either in 2003, 4 or 5. But he said that he could take me to the exact spot where he buried her.
At that stage, there's absolutely no doubt on the case. Christopher Halliwell should have been charged on suspicion of murder, taken back to a police station, and given access to a solicitor. Clearly, this second victim has been dead for some time. Therefore, the defence that it's a kidnap doesn't hold water.
I say, if somebody says, I've murdered somebody, your duty as a police officer is to recover the victim and the evidence associated with it.